Thanks for tuning in to 3 Point View. We're drinking beer and talking sports is what we do. We're here to talk to you about, are the Warriors finally going to get knocked off by somebody? The Cavs have a new look with their young legs. They got Hood, and they got Clarkson, they got Nance, and they got Hill. Did you guys see how much the actual payroll will be if they keep them next year?
Oh, yeah. No.
It's going to be the biggest payroll.
It's going to be huge.
Like, they're going all in, you know.
And luxury tax. And
Luxury tax. Like,
stuff.
look, if they keep LeBron, he's at like $36 million.
Well, they added an extra $28 million.
Right. And they're already into luxury tax. I think they'd have the biggest
They've had
cap.
the biggest for years now. It's been multiple years.
Yeah, they've
had
been
the
one
biggest
and
luxury.
2 for the last 3-4 years.
So basically, if LeBron stays, I think Tristan's gone. Like, there's no way they're paying that much
I wanted
luxury
Tristan
tax.
to go a
Years
long time ago.
So, do you think the Cavs are the ones that are going to dethrone the Warriors, or do you think it's the Houston Rockets?
Well, like I said in previous shows, the Cavs now with that trade, when we talked about last time, the length of it and the matchups now are more essential to beat them. All right, so you got George Hill who can guard Curry.
It's just the energies there.
You got the length of Rodney Hood on Klay Thompson. You got obviously LeBron and Durant. Then you got Love, Thompson, Draymond, Pachulia. So the matchups are good. What it's going to come down to is the bench play. So the starters are going to get theirs. The bench play is what it's going to come down to if the Cavs and the Warriors play again. Because the bench play with the Cavs before is what hurt them all through the playoffs, in the finals. That bench hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
Now they got Clarkson coming off the bench. They got Nance coming off the bench. So now you got a little guy and you got a big guy. So I think with that, they have a chance now with the athleticism, the youth, the shooting, the rebounding, the energy, all that to compete with the Warriors now if they make it to the finals against them.
I think the Cavs are a disadvantage as far as coaching.
Yeah.
I don't think Tyronn Lue puts up a game plan that could even compete with Steve
But
Kerr.
LeBron kind of coaches himself, you know.
I get that, but
So-
at the same time, watch the Warriors move without the ball. Watch how they
Well,
screen.
the Warriors, they're flawless.
Watch how
They're
they
flawless.
screen each other. Watch their defense. How they pick up. Like,
But that's them though. That's not coaching.
why don't people talk
That's
about
them.
that? Why don't do people watch the game?
Absolutely.
Like, everybody's obsessed with how they shoot 3-pointers. I get it; it's a part of it. But the fact that they got Kevin Durant playing defense,
They have great
Kevin
chemistry.
Durant. We talked about this. He's top
That's
5.
just what I was getting ready to get at.
He's top 5 in blocks this year, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm going to make a statement here. I'm going to be 100% honest. There's not and barring injury, and actually, how many technical fouls now does
14.
Yeah, he's like right on the brink of a
16, he gets suspended the game.
of a reminder of a, during the
2
finals.
finals ago.
So barring those crazy things happening,
And he got one in the
Draymond.
All-Star game.
did he get one in the
Yeah.
All-Star? Crazy.
I don't even think it matters with Draymond.
Oh.
If Durant's
And
the one
Durant's
now,
Durant's had a few this year too.
Yeah.
He ain't got enough to be
Right. He's not in the
harm's
technical
way.
conversation.
But either way, what I was getting at, barring those things happening, nobody has the chemistry, and that Golden State has. Cleveland seems to be headed in the right direction. They have,
But it's
youth,
only been
and
2
they're-
games.
Exactly.
Right.
So I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't think anybody at this point is knocking out the Warriors out of this discussion. I don't think the Rockets
teams-
are. I don't
the
think
team that
OKC.
has-
I don't think the Spurs. I know you guys are going to be one of the teams that you're going to bring into it because that's who
Well,
else could you bring
on
into
a,
the
on a
list?
chemistry standpoint alone, the Warriors are bar none, head and shoulders
That's
above
it.
everyone.
And
right?
they got so much talent
But
there
next,
to have that chemistry.
next to them is a team in the West, and it's the Rockets.
Rockets, I know.
You know, and they added Brandon Wright from the Grizzlies, who's a lob rebounder, big guy, 6'11", and then they also got Joe Johnson.
But can you sit there and
Joe
comfortably
Johnson's 36
say?
years old, but he can still ball.
Can you sit there and comfortably say that the Rockets are even comparison?
I don't think
to
the
the
Rockets-
talent level. I'm not saying
If the
just
Rockets
to
put
the
it this
talent
way,
level.
if the
that
Rockets
OKC
are
has.
making shots,
Yeah.
they can beat the Warriors.
Yeah.
Because defense wise, Golden
In a
State
best of 7 though?
Golden State is head and shoulders above them.
In
Defense
a best of 7 though. I'm not talking about
yeah,
one fluke
in a
game
best of
here.
7.
In a best of 7, they're
In a
gonna
best of
pull off 4.
I mean, they went to 6 before. They can go to 7. Now
you
without
got
Paul.
more confidence in them than
So.
I do. I myself, the question is who could put these two teams out of the way and get into the finals. Out of the East, it's the two other teams. It's the Celtics and the Raptors. In the West, you're going the Rockets, OKC, and maybe San Antonio. I would say the Rockets,
Yeah.
and that's if you have some injury or some suspension or something like that happens. I don't see them taking it straight up. And
They've already beat the
I don't-
Warriors in their season series. It's not like it's like we're hoping. They've already done
They're
it.
up
so,
2-1.
Yeah.
all right,
So they won 2 out of 3 against them.
And I don't see when the time's right. And the Celtics. I know a lot of people are starting to chant about the Raptors right now a little bit more. But I personally feel like that when the time's right, we're going to see Kyrie turn that flame
That
on.
switch.
Yeah.
Why can't the Cavs, since they have the personnel now, to do what the Pistons did to the Showtime Lakers? Before it was run and shoot and push it and everything like that. And then they came in and start kicking their ass, playing defense.
But the Cavs are basically like the Warriors.
I
the
get
way
that
they're
because
set up.
everybody's trying to be the same person. The
Right.
Rockets are trying to be the Warriors. The Cavs are trying to be the Warriors. Why don't you say we're bigger, we're stronger than you? We're going to beat the living shit out of you.
Because they're really
But the-
not
but the-
bigger and
but-
stronger than them.
But the thing
Are you
is,
kidding me?
speed
They're
always
not.
beats slow.
LeBron
Always.
is a beast.
Okay.
Speed always beats slow. Period.
The Pistons,
Speed always beats slow.
the Detroit Pistons have knocked off the Lakers in 2 different eras
How
with
long?
the same type of.
How long ago is that though? And yet
What
the
I'm
Lakers,
saying
the
is-
Lakers weren't even Showtime when they got
As
beat
we
by
know,
Ben
as
Wallace.
we know,
That's a-
time
That's a different
comes back
game,
around.
Different time.
Different time. When the
it's,
Lakers,
it's too ticky-tacky right now.
When
You
the
cannot
Lakers
pull
lost-
Bill Lambier or a Rodman
What happened
from
with
Detroit.
Ben Wallace?
When they
and all
lost,
that? They
they
beat
were
them one of the
very
That was still
similar.
how long ago? How long ago
but the
was
same
that?
things, they were similar. You had Paul Gasol as your center. You had Ben Wallace. They were slow.
When Jordan and Pippen played, they decided they had a perfect formula where Pippen would guard the hardest guy in the game, and then
The best defender.
if he got too many fouls, Jordan would then take over.
He
Why
committed to the
can't
best.
now LeBron has the help? Why can't he say Hood? You got Durant first half.
He
and
probably
then
will.
LeBron say in the second half, all me. All me.
He probably will, but this is all.
It's all
You
new.
know,
The
hearsay.
chemistry's not there
You know,
yet.
There's the thing.
George Hill can hang with Curry. He
You're
can-
not gonna have-
All you gotta do is hold Curry to like 19 points.
You're not going to have LeBron guard Durant all 48 minutes.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm
So-
saying.
But we're not there yet, so they could do that. We just don't know yet. So this is all hearsay right
And
now.
you're getting off track. The actual question was, who can unseed the Warriors and the Cavs?
I
Who
get
do
it.
you think?
I get it. If in a fantasy world, I think that Houston could do it, but all it takes is one injury to their ankle, you know. And this is a whole new show. This revolutionizes the whole basketball landscape. If Kevin Durant goes down, or if
And then
Steph
Draymond
Curry-
gets suspended
and
on top of
Draymond-
it
all
in
it
Game
takes is
4 or Game 5.
one second. You know what I mean? We see in football how it happens
yeah.
all the
And
time.
that's
the
the
Philadelphia
80
Eagles were by far, you know what I mean? And then Carson Wentz went down, and everybody hated on him now. Like, oh, now Brady's going to
What
win.
did they end up doing?
Right. We know this, Patricia.
Exactly.
Anyway,
That's
so
him.
I know. I'm talking to him. So anyway, I think the Rockets have the best. I'm just wanting to see the competition to come out of the Western Conference.
Rock doesn't want anybody to unseed the Warriors or the Cavs. He wants that game, and he wants to
I
see
want
some
it.
I do
dirty
too.
basketball.
want
I
it.
do too.
I love it. I think
I
it's
know.
the equivalent to the Celtics Lakers.
I think the only team that could possibly maybe be the dark horse in all this is Oklahoma.
I'm a basketball nerd. You know what I do? When,
Me too.
When my family goes away, you think I'd be doing? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch Celtics versus Lakers 30 for 30. It's like 3 hours of my life. This is like
Right,
what I'm doing.
right.
That to me is like that's what I want to watch because I
Yeah.
miss that. I miss that. I think it builds more drama, more build up, more so on and so forth. I just love it, and that's the way I want it. I want Golden State versus Cleveland. And I want LeBron to come back on the fourth try and kick the shit out of the Golden State Warriors. That's 2-2, and I want to bring it back the next year.
Right,
Next
right.
year, do it all over again. LeBron staying in Cleveland. He goes down with the championship. We did it again, Cleveland. You know, oh my
Right.
God, you can't even build
Oh,
that
I
stuff.
know. I think it's great. I want to see it too. I don't want to see the Rockets.
Who
beat
gives a
the
shit
Warriors.
about the
I don't want to
Rockets?
see Oklahoma, but that's what we're talking
No
about.
one cares.
But that's what we're talking about. Nobody wants to see
Euro
that.
step, James.
I don't
Harden.
want to see it. I don't want to see Oklahoma do it. I don't want to see San Antonio do it. I want to see Cleveland and the Warriors.
The
But-
fact that Harden's whole game relies off that Euro step.
What's it matter? Guard
What's
it.
it matter? I get
Guard
it.
it.
It's built.
Stop it.
It's built for, like he said, the ticky tack bullshit.
But
it's built
think
for
about-
that.
think about
if
this.
you guard it, you might foul it, and then he leans in, he gets his shots.
Think-
It's a genius. I'm gonna give it up to you, Harden.
Hold
on
on a
that.
second.
But
Think
it's
about
bullshit.
This. When you got
You cannot freaking pull that Euro step bullshit on the schoolyard. Could you pull that?
Yeah,
No, you couldn't. Ticky tack every freaking time you go to shoot, you get a freaking
Rock.
lead and you get a shot. No.
Rock, you
It
get-
doesn't work like that. On the playground, James Harden, LeBron James would eat the shit out of James Harden with that bullshit Euro step. Go to Rucker Park. Go play LeBron James.
Rock.
Go play Kobe Bryant,
Unfortunately,
and they
we're not-
will destroy you.
Unfortunately, we're not.
You are being saved with your stupid beard and the fact that you got this freaking Euro step thing that you cultivated to get a foul shot every time you miss your shot.
All right, pump the brakes.
All right,
we're
I'm
not
not drinking beer.
Yes, we're not playing at Rutgers. There's actually referees. So guess what? You're absolutely right. Could you pull that in the backyard?
No.
because somebody's gonna knock you on your ass
Right.
for being in it. But it's
They're not
the
gonna
case.
call it.
It's not the case yet.
That was weird. But anyways, so
He was,
So with the whole James Harden and the Euro step and him scoring and the step backs and all that stuff, just like when teams complain, why are you running up the score? Stop them. Stop 'em.
Right.
Stop them.
Like when
That's the whole point.
Like when they said it was a disrespect for Steve Kerr to let Draymond Green and them call plays.
I liked it.
Stop him.
I've done it.
Exactly.
Stop them.
Exactly. That's the whole point
Right.
about James
yeah,
Harden.
I get it.
That's not
I
playground
get
basketball.
It. I get it. You got a point. I just think the rules are messed up. The rules are messed up. The fact when, like I told you guys, when Curry in the finals heaved a 3-pointer from near half court. What? You can't do that. Like, what next? It's like half court. You're just gonna aim and shoot like from half court. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it's gonna
There's
happen.
gonna be give them fouls. Let quarterbacks get hit. For God's sakes. The reason people play football nowadays is you're a modern day warrior. You're the gladiator. You
Absolutely.
get hit. You walk in the freaking door knowing that you're getting your ass rocked. There ain't no. They wanted them to play 7-on-7. Basically, by the time our kids play,
It'll
they're
be
going to
flag
say they're.
football.
Brett
Yeah, it's
Favre
gonna be
came
flag
up
football.
this week and said, "I don't want my grandkids playing football." Tom Brady on his Tom versus Time said, "I don't want my
Justin
kids playing football."
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake, all of them. So I'm saying we're getting so like. It is what it is. But then again, everybody's like, let's see what Mayweather and McGregor gotta do when they're beating the living shit out of each other. What? Pick a fucking side! Pick a
Right.
side! It is what it is. Let sports be sports, leave it alone, and quit listening to it. Let it be what it is and the greatness that it is.
No.
All right. Let's
Well-
argue that.
We're gonna talk about Chris Paul, we're gonna talk about Carmelo Anthony and where they rank all time. In the discussion of all-time greatest players. Come back at us with 3-point view after this.